Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back today with the third part of the Family Matters quest line. Now, in order to get this started, what you want to do is head over to your glossary, go to the bestiary, go to Cursed Ones, and then down to Botchlings and read about the Botchling and what is effective against it. You have a couple options with the Botchling in the quest. You either kill it, take its blood, or you can use your mind control sign on it, and that will help you in order to turn it into a lubberkin. And that's the option we're going to proceed with. But just wanted to point that out, that since that is one of your quest objectives, to check all of this out. So once you get done looking through all the information here, head back out. Now we are back in the Baron's castle, up above the town rather, and we're gonna head in. And we found that the stables is on fire, and you're gonna have an option to go save someone in the stables and save the horses, and that's what we're gonna do.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
And by we've got to save him, that means
Hurry
you've got
now,
to save him.
quick!
Alright, so head over to the stables, and you're going to find a ladder on the back edge of the building. That's what you want to use to get in there because the door is barred. So head upstairs. You're going to have to do this kind of quickly. Run over to your left here and grab a chest. And everything in the chest. Head through this little broken down area. Over here, you'll find a ladder. You can either jump down, fall down, however you want to do it. Just get down to the bottom.
Roof collapse!
Coming to get you.
Open up the doors for the horses. And you may not have to do all of the horses, but once you get done that, head back towards the entrance here, around and to the door, and then interact with the door, and that will get you out of here. And then you get to do a little bit of fist fighting with the Baron.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah! You wait, or plowing son.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Stick his head in the trough, sober him up a bit.
We need to talk.
Then haul him off for a good man-to-man.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Did you know I had to go track down a goat?
Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Doesn't much matter now. I know how to find them.
How?
I know about the baby.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Don't much care what you have to say. I'm supposed to find your family, and I will, with your dead baby's help.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Alright, so just FYI, back in that conversation where you said, let's do it now or I'll come get you later, before you get into this, if you choose I'll come get you later, it gives you the opportunity, if you don't have any Spectre oil, to go get some Spectre oil or equip it, or rather not equip it, but create it. So I think we have some on us. Pretty much you're going to be fighting some wraiths through this part, so just FYI, the Spectre oil definitely comes in handy against the wraiths. So if you don't have some, you may want to craft that up at that point in the conversation and say, I'll come get you later, go craft it, come back, and then you can get to this part. So I'm going to follow the Baron and find this
You give the child a
nasty
name?
little thing.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Okay, now's the time to go into your inventory and use your Spectre oil if you have it. And switch to whatever your main offensive sign is that you like to
Back
use
to the
in
fortress.
combat. I think I've got my Quen sign on.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
here is going to be your first encounter with the raids.
Angry specters. Botchling scent attracted them.
Do something!
Okay, wraiths are done. You want to switch over to your axis sign
Calm it somehow!
and use your axis sign on them, and then switch back to whatever your main offensive sign is again that you like to use in combat. And keep following.
What do you want to do with
And you're going
it?
to kind of rinse and
Me?
repeat that process.
Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
And once again, up here, you get to play with some more wraiths.
Damn, you're ugly.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devours.
And now switch back to your mind control sign.
Squirming again? Like a daft eel? It worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
All right, that's it for Family Matters Part 3, and if you are watching this in a playlist, it'll go to Part 4. If not, I'll put a link in the video description to Part 4, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care.